Hi everybody, I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot, coming with your weekly reading for all signs. This is going to be for all signs in this video. So this is going to work a little bit different. I'm going to pull 3 cards, the major themes, and then I'm going to pull each additional card for each sign. So I'll be clearing the bottom and then keeping the major theme on the top. This is only for this week only because I didn't have a lot of time to record each individual video. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start. And let's begin this. So I'm going to be using my Oracle card deck. Now, this major theme for the week is going to relate to all signs. And then we'll draw tarot on the bottom for each individual sign. So let's just get started with Aries. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the notification button so you get notified when I go live for free readings. I'm going to do it once a month. I was on for like about 90 minutes a couple of days ago. So again, what does the collective have to contemplate for the week? We have harvest. We have the long haul. And we have trapped. So this is the theme for all signs, and I feel like already this has come together. So a major theme for each one of us, individual signs, is the feeling of wanting harvest, wanting extra, wanting to grow things. If that's a relationship, if that's business, but you got to understand that even though you may be feeling trapped at this time, you have to be in it for the long haul, represented by that camel card. Things take time, right? They take time to grow. Even though some of us will reap the harvest this week, I feel like what they're saying is most of us are going to be delayed in our aspirations. So let's do Aries. So Aries, we'll begin with you. I'm using my Light Seers Tarot. I probably will clarify with my Rider-Waite-Smith deck here. But let's see. Aries. What does the collective have to worry about for Aries? Aries collective. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is harvest. So many of you are seeing a turning point here. We have the Emperor card for the long haul. And then we have the Judgment card with trapped. At the bottom, you have the 10 of Swords. So Aries, a lot of you are having a transitional period. Things are about to shift, represented here by the World card and represented here by the 10 of Swords. So you are learning a valuable lesson here. You're at the tail end of that knowledge of turning the corner to reap that harvest. I think for many of you, you need to have that Emperor spirit and plan for the long haul. You know, camels are for the duration, for long periods of drought. So you want to focus on your finances or your wherewithal, not for the short term. You need to play the long-term game. This could be in terms of a relationship, represented here by that Emperor spirit, or it could be in terms of business. But whoever this person represents in your life, if this is you making plans for your future, expect to be strategic, expect to be honest, expect to be just very bold in terms of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Whatever you're trying to accomplish is going to change your life. This is why we have trapped along with the Judgment card. You have felt trapped in this position, in this lifestyle, I want to say, and it's time to transform yourself with this energy here. Sometimes that means walking away, but you're going to walk away with growth and knowledge. I'm just going to pull one additional card for you, Aries. Sorry if I'm going fast. I'm running out of time here. You do have the 9 of Pentacles. This is the growth. This is the harvest. So you're going to be able to start seeing your dreams come true in some sort of fashion. That could be in terms of money, or that could be drawing in a long-term relationship. And that is for you, Aries. And we're going to jump into Taurus. Give these cards a shuffle. And I will put timestamps in on the bottom, Taurus, so don't worry. So same cards on the table for Taurus, because this is the theme for all signs. So we have harvest, long haul, and trap. So let's see what we have for Taurus here. You know, some of you have been at it for the long haul and are going to reap your benefits. Again, there's an overall feeling of trapped or just doing the same thing day in and day out, like Groundhog's Day. We need another shuffle. And I normally shuffle multiple times. And this is a form of shuffling as well. This is called overhand shuffling. So I do both. Overhand and ripple. All right, so Taurus here. You're going to have victory. You're harvesting relationships here. You're going to have victory in a partnership of some sort. It's going to be either a commitment that's long been waiting for, and it's been a long time coming for you. So if this is in terms of business, you're finally going to get on your feet and make a commitment or a business partnership that's going to bring you in some sort of victory. You have the Fool card along with that long haul, and then you have Lovers. Now see, here's what we're talking about. If this is a relationship, you've had to have a lot of faith. You're up and downs with this Lovers card being present. Some of you have been feeling trapped because you feel like, what are we doing here? Where are we going? Are we going to settle down? Are we going to break up? What's the commitment or lack thereof? I feel like for many of you, there is going to be a commitment, and it's just been a long time coming. You've had to exercise a lot of patience here. Right. A lot of patience and nightmares, but this is reversed. So this is an ending of that anxiety of feeling what your place is in this relationship. This is overall good for the majority of Tauruses. Something is brewing where you're going to feel victorious, whether that's a business relationship or a personal relationship. I feel like for the majority of you, it is a personal relationship. I'm just going to throw this card back in there. Give it a shuffle, and then we will be moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Now again, this is for the collective, so take what's relevant for you. Also, please listen to your sun, moon, and rising for further clarification. Again, these are my Oracle cards deck. My Oracle card deck that I created is called Intuition's Past. I haven't got them reprinted. The current print I have is very expensive. So, I mean, if you're truly interested, drop me a comment. If not, hopefully this is one of the projects I complete this year. Gemini, Queen of Cups. Two of Swords with the long haul. And Ten of Swords. You see how? So here, Gemini, you're trying to manifest something. I feel like it's your intuition. It's going to come to harvest. You're going to have a breakthrough in terms of whatever you're feeling intuitive about. So if your intuition and bells and whistles are going off, listen to it. Listen to it, but don't listen to it from a place of anxiety and self-doubt. Listen to it from a place of confidence, right? You have the Two of Swords here, so you know, two is about compromise. It's about making a decision based on that compromise. I feel like it's something that has been brewing for a while because it's directly under the long haul. Remember, sometimes you can't get 100% of things you want, but if you get 50 or 75%, then that's what you can live with. Make sure you're compromising from a place of, I have the majority of my needs met. Many of you have been feeling trapped, and you're just going to end up walking away, representing here by the Ten of Swords. And that came out, I think, the last time for Taurus here. And you can see I'm doing a live shuffle, so I never put cards in order. So when they come out repetitively, really pay attention to stuff like that, especially when they fall in your sun, moon, rising. That Ten of Swords is a walking away. It is a painful ending, but I feel like for you, it's just hitting rock bottom. I feel like you're at your lowest right now. You need to use your intuition to draw yourself out of it, and compromise even with yourself in terms of what you can and what you can't live without. and then you're going to see the harvest. I don't feel like it's going to be a huge harvest, but it's going to be enough to sustain you, to get you out of the funk, because you are pregnant with ideas at this time and things you want to do and accomplish. So just list them out in order. That is for you, Gemini. We are going to move on to Cancer. I actually like this format. I may incorporate this format into my daily readings for each sign. I am asking specifically for a week theme right now from Spirit. Okay, so let's do my overhand shuffle, and we are in Cancer. What does Cancer need to know for this week? And this week encompasses July 28th through, June 28th to July 4th. June 28th to July 4th. Cancer, two cards, Cancer. Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So Cancer, there's a lot of things you want to do, but you are trapped within your own way of thinking. You have been in a long-term heartbreak from past abuses, Cancer, and you have the Eight of Pentacles here and the Four of Cups here. So there is no harvest for you because you're blocking your own blessing, Cancer, represented here by the Two of Wands. There's things you want to do, things you want to accomplish. You know, some of you are waiting for results to happen. But what I say is don't wait for results, because your results are delayed because you've been so brokenhearted here that you're afraid to make a step. Like, you're living in a little bit of fear. Even though some of you may act confidently, it's a false confidence, because inside this is how you feel. You've been nursing a broken heart. This could be from a lover. This can be from family. I feel for a lot of you is past abuses, and I'm going to leave it at that, because that's what my spirit guides are saying. You're feeling long haul pain from past abuses, and you're trying to get your mojo started, but you are trapped in your own anxiety, or your own anxiety has kept you trapped. That's why you haven't been able to see everything you've accomplished, because you've already had the harvest for you. You've already accomplished things, but you have that negative thing going on where you feel like you haven't accomplished much. You feel like you're stuck, but you're emotionally stuck, not really stuck in other aspects of your life. It is stifling, right? Because it's been so long. You are feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped in this feeling of depression, and you're wondering what to do about it. And here's the answer for you. It's to learn, it's to ask for help, it's to get out there, seek advice from people. With that Eight of Pentacles, is working on that, is working on this broken heart, is working on those past abuses, and putting things into perspective, right? You do have the Four of Cups here. You are blessed, just like I said before, but you don't see it because you're focused right here on the broken heart. And a lot of you, this has to do with family, right? Represented by that card on the bottom. I do want to draw a card for you, Cancer. Right. Five of Swords. And then when we talk about the Five of Swords, it's about abuse, about violence and abusive relationships. And this is what overall holds you back. And we need to move past that, Cancer. That is for you, Cancer. And we are moving on to Leo. Moving on to Leo. Just putting the cards back. And then you get to see me put the cards back live. You get to see me shuffle. I don't set the cards up. I know some people are accused of setting up the cards a certain type of way. I think for the most readers here that I've seen on YouTube, because I watch other readers, everyone seems to be very, very honest. But we are on Leo. Leo, harvest, long haul, trap. Leo has been out of work, I feel. Out of work, I feel. They've had to tap into their money. Yeah, so Leos have been out of work. They've had to tap into their money. They're feeling trapped because, you know, for Leos, money is a big thing. Earning is a big thing. And here we are. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, you are Leo in your own reading, and Knight of Swords, just as I said. And then you have the Seven of Wands here. So when you see the Seven of Wands right off the bat, it's self-defense. It's protecting. Like money and earning protects you, right? And that's what's causing your anxiety here. We have the Harvest. It's directly related to Knight, this Pentacles. But I feel like you're going to come into a time of fruition, Leo. And I say that because this came right with the Harvest. So I feel like you're going to be able to gain your coins back. Yeah, you dropped a lot of coins during this time of being out of work, but now you're chasing it. Now you're back on the hunt. It's going to be slow coming because Pentacles are the slowest moving element of the tarot. So it's going to be a slow buildup, but you're going to gain more than what you had here. You've been at it for the long haul, but this is you again. This is you putting the pedal to the metal and getting back into whatever it is you want to accomplish. Finding that fire it is to get out there and to work and earn. You're going to have it in spades. You're going to have a lot of energy going forward, and it's going to bring you back to where you started before you had to lose money this year. You're afraid that this is never going to end, but you see that little white bird right there? That's telling you that Spirit's on your side, covering you, protecting you. You don't have to feel trapped anymore, because this is towards the tail end of things, even though it feels like forever. And I want to say that because that's what Spirit is giving me. It feels like forever. Here it is. You see that Seven of Wands? Now, Seven of Wands is about self-defense. It's about protection here, because you have it twice. You know, I just had to look over here. You're in self-preservation and protection mode, and I get that. You need to have a little bit of faith, because I wanted to draw another card for you, because your harvest is coming. Your material harvest is coming, Leo. You take a breath. You're in it for the long haul. You're built for the long haul, even though it doesn't feel like it at this time. That is for you, Leo. We are moving on to Virgo. Again, all of this will be time stamped. Please understand that this is for the collective. So just take whatever resonates for you at this time. I am sorry that I didn't have an opportunity to record the way I like to normally, but life happens, and yeah, just life happens. Let's see here. What am I tapping into for Virgo? Okay, Virgo. So for the collective, I feel like you've been overly emotional. You're emotionally spent, meaning that you're towards your wit's end. Your instincts are normally good, but you're not trusting yourself at this time. It's been an emotional up and down roller coaster, and you're not sure where you're landing there. You are feeling trapped, and I have to feel, I feel like this is more of a personal trap, like, you know, I think there was one other sign. I feel like you're trapped. You're trapped in your family life. I feel like you are trying to grow and change, and people are not understanding your growth at this time. I feel stifled, like I can't breathe, and that's how I feel for you, and that's what makes sense there. So we do have the Justice card with that Harvest. You have the King of Swords there with that long haul, and here's the past, right? This is what I was talking about, and here's the Tower. So this is the energy I'm feeling for you. You're at your wit's end. It has to do, you have the Justice card, and you have that Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords represents your partner or someone in your life, a family member that is stifling your growth at this time. You are trying to reap the harvest, but you're trying to reap the harvest of change, right? You want to change. You want to seek balance in your life, whether that's a spiritual journey, move, or a financial journey. You are on that journey. You wanted to be with your partner because you saw this partner as a long haul, like this is your life partner, but that person has to change with the times. That person cannot be trapped in the past of who you were and who you used to be, because things and people change. It's relationships that succeed are the relationships that grow together, right? Is what I want to give you, Virgo. So make sure that you are growing with your partner. Make sure that you are communicating appropriately, because if not, your relationship can fail. I don't feel like it's going to fail, because here's your growth. And I like that I put it on this card here, and if you can see here, just like the Four of Wands, you see that little archway. This is your chance to change appropriately, accept what Spirit is giving you, and also to bring your partner along in that. Here, don't miss your blessings because you're stuck trying to please other people. Virgo, don't please other people, please yourself. Continue your growth and your blessings, Virgo, is what I give you. And then we are moving on to Libra. That's already happened for Libra. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Okay. Libra. I am going to peek, because that was for you. Justice. Okay. All right, Libra. Let's talk about Libra. See what I pick up spiritually using the cards on the table. Again, this is for a lot of Libras, not all Libras. So I feel like some Libras are having issues balancing their own emotions. I feel like a lot of Libras are having anxiety and stress. I feel like you're dealing with some type of addiction, Libra. And that doesn't have to be drugs. That could be food. That can be people. That can be drama. But something that you're addicted to that always brings you negativity. So this is for Libra. And let's do this shuffle. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I do feel that. So I'm tapping into Libras energetically. So off the bat, I get a headache. I am belching, which means that there is a lot going on with you. See what I said spiritually? Unbalanced. Right. So your anxiety is up, Libra. You're into your addictions. You feel like you don't have the willpower to go on that diet, to stop drinking, to just stop the noise here. But you do have it, because you have a lot of power cards here. You have the Hierophant, meaning you have the spiritual means to get there. Sometimes that's through conventional tradition. So sometimes that means church, sometimes that means AA, sometimes that means Overeaters Anonymous. This King of Swords is giving me bad vibes. So whoever is in your life that keeps you trapped, keeps you leaning on food, alcohol, drugs, is that what we need to move away from. You need to master not that person, because we can't master people. We can master situations by our growth, and that is the harvest that's important for you. You have the Page of Pentacles there, right? And you have the High Priestess, just what I was saying, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so if this is for you financially, you will seek the balance out in your finances, right? But I feel like this is an emotional balance issue, because we have the instinctual cards here as well. So you need to really pay attention to the direction Spirit is guiding you into. So it's guiding you into cleaning house, is what I want to say, finding the balance. That could mean financial balance too. That could really be why you are overeating, maybe drinking, trying to drink those problems away, because you are suffering financially. Because this financial card came out of the long haul, it's been a while that you've been trapped in this, they say destitution, right? That's a harsh word, feeling destitute, but I also feel like it's not, because that leads to desperation, and I feel that's where you're at, in the desperate type of phase. Things are going to come into balance. I'm not saying that you're going to be super rich, but I think financially, if you cut the fat out, if you cut the nonsense out, you'll be able to stretch those dollars a little bit better than you have been, right? It is a feeling of being trapped when you're not financially in balance. But you know, you're gonna come into some luck here. I think in terms of if you go over your budget and really balance those books. Here's another fifth card underneath that. Because you are getting messages about your situation. You really need to listen, Libra. You really need to wake up and listen. So you know, you are feeling trapped. You're feeling unbalanced. You know, I always get some sort of balance card for Libra. And this is what's causing this issue for you. Really listen to your instinct to turn things around. Let's see if I give you another card. Let's get some further clarity. I'm just going to draw one card here. Give it a quick shuffle. This is your card. These are your cards. I don't even need to. So this is emotional balance. This is getting emotionally in check. Again, walking away from those bad habits. And then you'll be able to reap your benefits. You'll be able to see what direction you need to go in to further grow this financial fruition. That is for you, Libra. As you can see, I don't place cards in the same order. That way we don't, yeah, you'll be fine. You're going to be able to celebrate. But celebrate the right way. Oh, we're on Scorpio now. Scorpio. Scorpio, you're not happy with your career direction. There's things you want to accomplish, but you're not sure what it is you want to do. You're feeling trapped in your current job or your current lack thereof. You just don't want to go back to what you used to do is what I'm feeling here. You do want to, everyone wants to seek financial harvest, but make sure for you, you're getting some enjoyment out of it, because that's important for you, for your creativity. I feel like you have also been in that funk for a long haul, but again, you're built for this. This is your energy. You are the camel. Scorpio collective. Now remember, this is for the collective for Scorpio. Here's the trap feeling. I just whatever. Like, this is just, there's the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Ten of Swords. There's the Sun card. I want to draw cards here already for you, Scorpio. So you're not happy in what it is you want to accomplish, but you know, there's a decision that needs to be made. Once you take those blindfolds off and face the cold hard truth of what it is you want to do and accomplish, you'll be fine. Don't let anyone dictate what it is that makes you happy here. If this isn't a relationship, go for whoever makes you happy, right? You don't want to get anyone else's approval. But for many of you, you're going to come into a good financial place, represented here by the Wheel card. Wheel is completion. You have a 10 and a 10. You are completing a tough cycle here, represented by the camel, the long haul of feeling trapped. I think this has to do with finances. I think for the collective, you're not doing what it is that feeds you creatively. I don't want to say spiritually, because I feel like creatively is what we're talking about for the collective of Scorpios. Make sure you find a partner that, you know, has your back and who pushes you towards your happiness, because it will come into a great place for you financially. You do have the Wheel card. When you talk about the Wheel, it's a good point. It's a turning point. It's gambling luck. Go play a lottery ticket. Don't spend a lot of money. Spend $2, because this is your time period of change, and change that you've wanted overall. You do have this Sun card. This is material happiness again. A joyous abundance and outcome, but it's based on you doing what it is that feeds your passion and your creative juices. That is for you, Scorpio. We are moving on to Sagittarius. And yes, I did just take that card and put it in here. And I won't edit that out. Spirit doesn't make mistakes. I put that card away for a reason. Because your trap is self-inflicted, is what I want to say. This is why I put that card away for you, Sagittarius. You're feeling trapped. It's a self-inflicted trap that's going on here, and it's something you've been dealing with for a very long time. I feel like this harvest is giving me reverse vibes, meaning that, you know, you've coveted the wrong thing, right? You've harvested the wrong type of energy, Sagittarius. Or you put your values into the wrong thing, is what I want to give you, Sagittarius. Again, this is for June 28th to the 4th of July, right? Here it is. This is the reverse vibes I was giving you. Many of you are not in a... This is the 10 of Cups, right? So normally it's the happy family card, but I feel like this was reversed. So I feel like you've been feeling trapped because you've been trapped with the wrong person. You kind of knew that this is not the right energy for you, and you tried to change this person. Or yeah, you try to change this person. This person is not changeable. You can't change anybody. You can only change yourself. You have the ability to change the situation for you, not them. I don't want you to feel trapped and in this for the long haul. If you know this person is not going to fulfill you because they're not changing, right? I feel like you're going to make a decision about this relationship very soon. Clarified there by the 8 of Wands. I'm going to clarify. I have to clarify with this deck. They want me to stay here. Right. Here it is. You need to take time out and nurse that heart of yours and find out where your heart is, because it's not with your current relationship at this time. If you do the right thing for you, you know, it may be that you stay with this person, Sagittarius, but you need to really speak to them and tell them what you're not getting. Either way, you're going to be victorious if you decide to stay or go, because we do have the 6 of Wands here. So this is victory for you overall. Yeah, you just have to make a decision. Make a decision if you're staying or going. That is for you, Sagittarius. Again, this is for the collective. Take what is meaningful for you and leave behind what is not. Where are we? Capricorn. Capricorn. Just clear these cards. Capricorn, I'm getting lost. I'm getting there's an old parable. I'm not sure if anyone is religious or knows the Bible. There's a parable of Jesus talking about the lost sheep. You lost because you got lost. You lost because you chose to turn your back. And I feel like turning your back wasn't the right decision. I feel like turning your back actually hurt you, and this is why you're not harvested the way you should. I feel like this is a family harvest. Like you walked away from your family, and for a lot of you it's unnecessarily, right? And you've been away for a minute, and you're also feeling like you shot yourself in the foot. Now understand, when people love you, Capricorn, they're always going to be there for you, and you shouldn't be feeling like because you walked away you have to stay away. That is what I need to give you. Right, here's the Strength card. This is the Sun card. And here's the Knight of Cups. And here's the Page of Cups. This is a progression here. There's been some immaturity, not only with you, with either a lover or a relative. There's been some immaturity going on here, represented by the Page of Cups. Is giving me reverse vibe. So it also has to deal with if you've been through some emotional abuse. I think you're coming into a period of growth. I think this represents your spirit here, this Knight of Cups. For me, it doesn't represent an actual person. I feel like with this Knight of Cups, you're gonna come into a period of healing those relationships. Healing those relationships that maybe you felt trapped in the past. Like if If you're a part of the LGBTQ community, maybe you felt like you had to walk away from your family because they were stifling. I think this is you trying to heal that, heal yourself, because understand that people don't have to accept you. People have to respect you. And I think that, you know, even in terms of, and I think that as long as people respect you, they don't have to accept your decisions in life. But if you come to the avenue of respect with your relatives, you're going to have a lot of wonderful things that happen here. You are strong. You have been strong this whole time. You've been strong for the long haul. That strength is going to bring you the harvest you need to confront those that hurt you. Some of us need our families, right? We have families we create, and then we have families that we absolutely love. Walking away is never easy. Sometimes maybe you can come to a decision where don't agree with me, just respect me, and start growth from there. I feel like for many of you who make that decision, it's going to be a blessed situation for you, not for them, for you to heal whatever it is, if you know, that's missing in your heart. Now, if you go there with these roses in your hand and they still slam the door in your face, then you've done all you can do, right? And then you leave that question. I've tried. You know, you left the ball in their hands. Either people will run with it or they don't. That is something you cannot control. But I think for you is you're on the fence about should I try one more time, or did I try hard enough? Right. You've thought about this. This is something that's been on your mind. You've actually contemplated this for a while here. Yeah, for many of you, it's going to be a victory either way. You're going to come into your power and strength, whether they accept you or they don't. That is for you, Capricorn. I actually love that reading because I feel like it is empowering. We are on to Pisces and then Aquarius. And then I think I'm done. I will re-listen to this video just to make sure, because I'm moving kind of quick. Pisces. What am I connecting to Pisces? Pisces, I get a lot of confusion with you. I think that you've been in a state of confusion for a while. I think you feel trapped on a multitude of levels, but I do think you're coming out of that. I think you've harvested something, like you've done something for yourself, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that is going to clear your path for other things. This feeling of feeling trapped in the long haul. Sorry, that's my phone. I just turned that away. I turned that off. So Pisces here. Pisces, and remember, this is for the collective. So if it resonates, please take it with you. If not, leave it for somebody else. Listen to your sun, moon, rising signs for further clarification here. Right, this is a healing for you. What did I say? You've been working on something and you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? If you've been working on your relationships, this is the beginning of a new relationship, right? This could be also a marriage or a proposal, but something you've been working on is going to come into fruition for you. You have the Four of Cups here, and I would really be easy with the Four of Cups, because again, you are manifesting and harvesting things that you want. Don't get trapped in the past of what you've been in for the long haul. Don't get trapped in that energy. It's going to lead to your detriment, right? You have the Six of Swords under that trap card. Now, the Six of Swords is about a transition. It could be relocating, moving. It could be just moving forward, right? I like that she's on the sea, because it could be moving forward in your emotions. I'm going to clarify with this deck, right? You have the Ten of Swords here, and sometimes that means moving away. This is the second moving cards you have. So moving towards something better, right? Because I felt you in just a state of disarray. You're like all over the place, but you are harvesting You are harvesting your emotional growth and self, and that's what you should focus on. Don't stay stuck in the past, because again, that is what's going to lead you into feeling of failure, which is not a failure, just not learning your lesson here. Rely on your higher self, whether that's through traditional means, a church, or just finding people who you connect with who understand what it is you're going through. That is for you, Pisces. Aquarius, I'm already receiving your message. This is also going to be about your mental status, Aquarius. I feel like people are questioning your mental status. I feel like you even question yourself in reference to your mental status, right? I always tell people to seek therapy. Therapy works wonders. I have done therapy because of my issues with abuse and the past. I've had to do it. I think that you have been feeling some type of way in the long haul. I think you have a tendency to be in very dark thoughts, and I mean dark thoughts like suicidal thoughts, thoughts that keep you vibrating low, and we need to change that. So Aquarius, sorry about that, Aquarius. My daughter started calling my other phone, which is what I'm recording this on. So Aquarius, right? These are demons of the past. I love when I said that because the Lover's card came out here. So I feel like the reason why you're having some dark thoughts is has to do with abuse of the past. I'm going to just reverse these because that is the energy I felt before I got to this reading. I think you need to understand that it's nothing you did or nothing. Yeah, it's just nothing you did. It's nothing you thought. It's really nothing you could have controlled because it's someone else's abuse towards you. You have to make decisions to cut people out of your life. If they make you feel that way, if they make you feel like you're in the dark realm of suicidal thoughts or self-harm, because I also get a picture of cutting. So if you're in that world of you're harming yourself based on how these idiots treated you, then I really need you to focus on getting some therapy here, because here's the Five of Swords. This is that abuse I was talking about, this mental abuse that you have suffered here. I think for many of you, you do want to change and you are trying to conquer that. Yeah, because this is the Six of Swords. So this is you taming. This is you trying to tame those thoughts. It's a little bit turbulent. You'll get there. Just stay the course of positivity and getting the help you need. Here's the Empress card, you know, because there's things you want to do and accomplish, and this is the one thing that's holding you back. You have the Chariot card at the bottom of the deck here, and I feel like for you, we want to talk about, again, balancing the light and the dark, but I feel like also you may be getting some help or making a turning point in your life where you're going to get some help, and I really, really, really encourage that. Yeah, here. You're going to be victorious if you get the help needed. That is for you, Aquarius. Thank you guys for joining me. This format is only for this week only, and I'll go back to the regularly scheduled programming. I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. Thank you.